Basically, there was a point where the Spurs had to choose who was going to be their future. LaMarcus Aldridge or Kawhi Leonard. They chose wrong. BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? I know I don't do much sports here. I really like sports, so please, if y'all don't start watching the sports videos, I mean, I don't really get around to some of these sometimes. But we're gonna start up with some sports. I'm gonna keep some sports going for a while. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how the community could grow from us discussing other things other than hip hop. But check this out. I did a video a while back where I called Kawhi, I believe Kawhi's nickname, Kawhi Leonard, by the way, that's currently on the Spurs. I believe his nickname should be Kryptonite. He is, in my opinion, the best player in the NBA. And I'm not saying that because he's not the best scorer in the NBA. Don't get it confused. He's not the biggest drawer. He's not the best leader. He's none of the best of any of these things. But he has the best balance of any of these things, including defense. He's probably the best defensive player in the league, period. There's not, maybe the only people that he can't shut down would be a center. But Kawhi Leonard could shut down a 1 through 4, shut them down, and also get 20 himself. Some people measure how good a person is or how good a player is depending on their points per game. I like to not just look at their points per game. I like to look at other things, and one of the things I like to look at is their plus minus. Anyway, so Kawhi Leonard is, and I've said this before, I did a video on Kawhi Leonard not wanting to be with the Spurs. I did it a while back. People came in my video. I think they were bashing me too because it's another thing I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about sports. He's known. I was like, look, Kawhi Leonard is upset. He doesn't want to be on the Spurs. They had a falling out. One of the problems is because of the injury and the way that they handle his injury. But I'm going to tell you right now what the real reason why he does not want to be on the Spurs. Coach Popovich never changes his style of play for any player. You understand? When David Robinson was there, they played Coach Popovich's style of basketball. You understand? When Tim Duncan was there, they played Greg Popovich's style of basketball. Do you understand? And when Kawhi Leonard came there, and Kawhi Leonard could have easily have been the best player in the league 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago that he was going for the defensive player of the year, I believe? But he was held back because of the system that Greg Popovich had, and they didn't maximize his offensive potential. You understand? And then LaMarcus Aldridge comes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he decides last year that he wants a trade. He doesn't want to be with the Spurs anymore because he did not fit into their game plan. He didn't fit into the way that the Spurs were playing. Greg Popovich changes the game plan, goes and talks to him, says we're going to work this out, and changes it. That's where the beef is. When I was all of these years where I could have been racking up numbers and I could have been destroying people and I could have been up there noticeably with the LeBrons and the KDs of the league, you held me back. By you holding me back, you know how many millions of dollars I missed in sponsorship deals? Spokesman deals? You know how many millions of dollars Kawhi Leonard missed? Not that he probably cares because he don't like talking. But I'm 100% sure that there could have been enough smart people in the room to figure out how to get Kawhi Leonard to sell their product without having him talk. That could have actually have been his shtick. So when I tell you, yo, Kyrie Irving don't want to be with the Cavs no more because of the way that LeBron is treating him. He's sonning him. He don't want to be nobody's son. And people came into the comment section of that video and told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Then the Cavs went to lose the finals against the Warriors, and Kyrie asked for a trade. Go figure. Then I tell you, you know what? Kawhi Leonard, he's not going to suit up no more for the freaking Spurs. I said this after I believe he came back and then left again. I said it has something to do with the injury. I even explained. Sometimes you're injured. When you're injured, you can't play. But sometimes you're just hurt. When you're hurt, the team is going to want you to play. Kawhi used his injury to get out of being with the team. Didn't want to play for them anymore. He didn't like the way they handled that. And then in the midst of them handling that, they changed around the whole entire offense, or a lot of the offense, in order to help LaMarcus Aldridge. See what I'm saying? This whole entire time that I've been here, I've been doing everything y'all asked me to do. Y'all know what kind of talent I am. Y'all see me every day in practice. Y'all see that when we was in the freaking playoffs against Golden State, we was about to win. That first game against Golden State, the one that Kawhi Leonard got injured in, I think the Spurs was up like 25 points against Golden State. Kawhi gets injured. I think they get swept after that or something along those lines. So I understand my value. So now you telling me you couldn't change the offense for me, but for this guy who just came from another team and couldn't even get his team out of the freaking second round of the playoffs, for him, but not for me? When did I become a second-class citizen? So when I tell you that, look, this is the reason why Kawhi Leonard wants to leave, you better believe it. But there's another caveat to all of this for everybody that doesn't know. Kawhi Leonard has a son, and his son is most likely going to be a pretty good basketball player. And he's trying to get his son somewhere where he could have better growth development, I guess. And he decided that this place is LA. I think Kawhi's also from LA. I'm not 100% sure, because Kawhi doesn't care if it's the Clippers or the Lakers. So at this point, you have to understand one of two things. Either he doesn't care if he gets traded to the Clippers or the Lakers. Okay, for everybody that don't know, Kawhi Leonard has one more year left on his contract. So he's telling teams straight up and down, after y'all trade for me and that 1 year is up, I'm not coming back. I'm going to the Lakers. And then also a team, I have to look at the fact that he just sat out an entire season except for about 17 games, that he might sit out the whole entire next season and we still got to pay him. So you got to think about that. Kawhi's trying to force his hand to the Lakers. And if the Lakers are smart, they're not going to trade for him. They are not going to trade for him. They're going to use the season that they have right now coming up to develop their players that they currently already have. Maybe make a trade here, trade there. But to develop their players. Remember when Carmelo Anthony got traded to the New York Knicks? The New York Knicks had a freaking Eastern Conference Finals team before acquiring Carmelo Anthony. But when you trade four starters, and your leading guy off the bench, that kind of just, you can't expect for your team to then compete at the same level. For the simple fact that you've had guys that have been playing together 60 games, 65 games, and now all of a sudden you have a whole new roster coming in. The chemistry alone is going to be a reason why they're not going to go but so far. And then add that to the fact that freaking your second best player on your team, Stoudemire, goes and injures his hands in the first rounds of the playoff and his back, both of those things. Career-damaging injury, the back one. So the Lakers have to look, we're not even going to trade for Kawhi. We already know 2019 he's coming. If they're smart, they wouldn't trade for Kawhi for a bag of peanuts at this point. This next season, they're not even playing the season to win. They're playing the season to develop. We have to be prepared because when Kawhi comes here, we're going to be an official team. Now, with that being said, Kawhi let it be known 2019 he's going to the Lakers. Who wasn't to say that 2018 LeBron isn't? Let me know what y'all guys think about this. Leave it in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgot about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.